Hey guys, so to add one more thing to that to this unboxing video, I showed you guys opening up this M17A1 gas mask. So what I was waiting on is the hood, and that arrived today. But I also have another interesting chemical warfare piece of gear to show you guys. This is the M5A1 Protective Ointment Kit. Now the M5 series was the series before the M13 decontaminating and reimpregnating kits. But these came out late World War II throughout the early 60s or mid 60s. And I managed to find 3 of them sealed, or not sealed, but complete. And this is just what happens to them over age, but you'd have 3 tubes with decontaminating ointment, and then you have eye ointment in case if chemical agents got in your eye. And then this was the newest, or the last of the M5 series, the M5A1, which featured an atropine syrette. Towards the end of the earliest models of the M17, the carrier featured a small pocket that was for this kit. You can still find the tins very easily, but it's very hard to find them complete, and I managed to find 3 of them. And then there's this one here. Probably the better of the 3. Now, I'll show you guys this syrette. It's not too often that you get to see one of these. So what you would do, in the event that you've been exposed to nerve agent, you would unscrew this, and then that little loop you would twist and pull down, and then before you removed it, you would squeeze the pouch a little bit to make sure that you punctured the seal at the base, and then you would just stick that right into your thigh like that, the entire needle, and squeeze out the pouch. That's very similar to what they have today. They have the auto injectors with a smaller needle, but there's a modern equivalent of this today, so it's still used today. And that's the M5A1 eye ointment kits. It's very nice to have this many of them. I do have a 4th one that's not here, but that's the 3 that I got today. So the main point of this video is to open this hood. And now this is the hood CBR mask M6A2. And there's the federal stock number, the package date 11 of 68, and then the paper packaging has its own date, 6 of 67. So I've never opened up an M6A2 hood before that was this old. I've heard of people finding M6A2 hoods that have the M6 toggle like this, drawstring, the metal piece. This is the M6. It does not have a zipper or the extra pieces of Velcro, and it has the metal toggle. So my prediction is that this is going to be the M6A2 with the metal toggle from the M6, or at least I hope it is. And I may be placing this hood onto the one that I just opened, but I'm not sure yet. So the ones from the 80s, well, I guess this one kind of has it too, that talcum powder on the inside. But the ones from the 80s are really saturated with the talcum powder. And the package, the edge of this package was compromised, so that could be another reason why it's so stuck together. And this is the M6A2 hood with the M6 toggle. So that's actually really cool to see. It's my first one of those that I've come across. I'll try and show you guys this all laid out. So you have the holes for the eye lenses, the holes for the air intake valve, and then the hole for the exhale valve and voice emitter assembly. Now, the reason why they added this zipper is because during certain climates you could open this up and Velcro this piece to that piece to allow you to get to basically cool off while still being protected. And then you also may find photos of servicemen with this piece of elastic over the exhale valve. I think this one is tied. Yeah, it's tied up, so I'm not sure if I'm not gonna be able to do it, but if you put it over the exhale valve, the theory behind that is that with your zipper closed, your moisture from your exhaled air will cool down your neck and cool you down in like a summertime environment. And then during the winter time, you leave it open like this so it doesn't freeze up inside. So really, really cool design that they put a lot of thought into these. And then some M6A2 hoods from the 80s don't have this back strap, and then when you don the mask, it gets caught up on the front. So I'm going to try and find the stamp in here, if there even is one. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So it's right there. Hood, CBR mask, M6A2. And so guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I'm really glad that this is the style that I thought it was. Oh, one more thing that I forgot to mention during the unboxing that I want to mention now is the difference between the M17, M17A1, and M17A2. So the M17 did not have a drinking tube at all. This front piece was just flat. Then in 65 or 66 they came out with the M17A1, that's this mask right here, that featured a drinking tube, and then that white tube next to the drinking tube was for rescue breaths. If you found a downed soldier, they had a tube that would connect to your exhale valve, and then you'd place that tube into the downed person's mask or their mouth and provide rescue breaths. But they found out that that didn't really work, and that you were at risk, the user was at risk of being exposed to chemical agents if you use that tube. So the M17A2 came out and they removed that tube. So that's the difference between the three. But the M17A1 is so important because it was the first US respirator to feature a drinking tube, meaning that you could wear your mask and drink water from your canteen in a chemical and biological environment. The first US mask to be able to do that. So I wanted to clear that up before I ended the video. But so guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. As far as I know, there's never been an M13A1 hood. I've never heard of it. But yeah guys, so I hope you guys learned something new. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments below, and as always, have a nice day.